This review is literally fire. Keep on watching to see if the Ooni Pizza Oven is worth it or just a bunch of gas. Now, what is the Ooni Pizza Oven? It's really simple. It's a $4.99 pizza oven that we tested out. It promises wood fire pizza taste in 60 seconds. Does it really stand up to it? Let's dive into how easy it is to assemble first here. Assembly is incredibly easy. You simply take the oven out of the box, you put it on a table, you pull out the 3 legs and put it in the pizza stone, and then you connect it to propane. That's literally all there is to it. I kept on reading to see if there were more instructions that I was missing, but that's all there is to it. You can apply some soap or some bubbles to the propane line to make sure that it is working and there are no leaks. But other than that, that's all there is to it. It's that easy to set up. I was pleasantly surprised. If you thought it was easy to assemble this bad boy, look how easy it is to cook a pizza. Simply turn on the Ooni Oven and wait about 20 minutes or so to get this thing really cooking. They recommend you cook your pizza at a temperature of 900 degrees, and it took just under 20 minutes for us to get to that point. You can get a cool little thermometer where you just simply aim the little laser at the logo in the middle and let it beep, and it will give you the exact reading. In this case, it was just a little hot, so we turned it down for this pizza. Now, to make our very first pizza, we actually followed the classic pizza dough recipe on the Ooni website. And to be honest with you, it was a bit laborious, just to be honest with you. It took a lot of time. You have to let the dough proof and rise and all that kind of fun stuff. Next time, I'd recommend heading over to Trader Joe's and getting some of their refrigerated pizza dough, and it's a lot easier to make. All you have to do then is just kind of spread it out, and it's ready to go. Next, all you have to do is put on the pizza sauce and the toppings. We actually used the pizza sauce recipe on the Ooni website for their classic pizza sauce. It was actually really good. Just once again, took a lot of time. You could also go to Trader Joe's. They have a great pizza sauce, but to get the whole experience, we decided to follow the recipes to a T. And then just put on the cheese and whatever toppings you want. We also recommend using whole mozzarella slices, not shredded cheese, so it doesn't weigh down the pizza as much. It's awesome. Then carry out the pizza on the wooden tray and slide it on the pizza stone. Once again, the oven should be about 900 degrees. Just let the pizza sit in there for about 30 seconds. You'll start to see it rise, and you'll start to see the sides of it browning. And you can see the burner is kind of an L shape, so it gets about half the pizza at any given time. The only tricky part is after about 30 seconds, you want to go back in there, take the pizza out, turn it clockwise. That will help even out the crust so it is nice and brown and crispy on all sides of the pizza. It's a little bit tricky. You have to practice it just a little bit. We recommend sliding in there, taking it out, turning it, and then putting it back in. But then you wait just another 30 seconds and you've got an awesome looking pizza ready to go. And this is the final product. It is a beautiful pizza, perfectly cooked. It's crispy on the outside, a little bit chewy on the inside, and we decided to give this to our toughest critic to try out. Our Teddy is a super picky eater. Let's see what Teddy has to say. What do you think? Thumbs up? How many? 100? That good? All right. Well, and our daughter, she's not as picky of an eater, but let's see what she has to say. Oh. What do you think, Sissy? Good? Thumbs up? So there you have it. Our toughest critics give it the thumbs up, 100 thumbs up in one case, and we give it thumbs up. But guess what? It's not just pizza that you can make with the Ooni Oven. You can make wings, you can make steak. The Ooni website has a ton of different options and recipes that we'll be trying out. It's a really great device that was fun. It'd be really fun to have like a couples party and just make your own pizza night. It literally takes 60 seconds once pizza's in there. It's super easy. But we have 3 tips we want to give you before we go if you are looking at the oven that we want to give you to make sure you get the most out of this oven. Okay, the first tip is very straightforward. It is simply flour the tray that you're going to use a lot so that it can slide into the pizza oven really easily. Like just whoosh, whoosh. It should slide right off and get on that pizza stone as quick as possible. Otherwise, it could get all crumpled up and just not be good. The next tip is also to keep a nice flat pizza. It is to use toppings sparingly. Don't overdo it. Use the sliced mozzarella, not the shredded mozzarella. You don't want to weigh down the pizza. It's just going to be harder to rotate in the oven, get it off that tray, and you're more likely to have a pizza that gets all messed up. So just don't overdo it on the toppings. Trust me. The next one is super simple. Just don't make the dough too thin. Make it nice and uniform on the tray. And that's just so when you slide it off, it doesn't get all crumpled up and all jumbled up. So make the dough thick, not too thick, but definitely don't make it too thin. If you obviously want a doughier crust, you can make it a little bit thicker. If you want something that is crunchy, still make it thin, but don't make it like paper thin, because once again, when you slide it off of that tray, it will crumple up if it's not thick enough. You kind of have a nice balance between being thick enough to hold the toppings, but not too thick to where you're eating a deep dish pizza, because this oven will not be able to cook it at least at 900 degrees. It won't be good, but just don't make the dough too thin. There you go. Don't put on a whole lot of toppings. Don't make the dough too thin, and use tons of flour on that tray so it slides right off, and you'll have a great pizza. The other thing is, don't be afraid to experiment with some different things. Pizza dough is super cheap and super easy to make. Once again, get it from Trader Joe's, but try some new toppings. Try something different. Try putting a little olive oil on the pizza, and check out the Ooni website. They've got a ton of great recipes for you to check out. I was pleasantly surprised by what they had. Now, this is obviously not going to be a device that we use every single day. This is actually at my mother-in-law's house. We'll be using things like the Tovala a lot more. If you've ever seen the Tovala, make sure you check out our review and why we use it pretty much every single day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's a great device. But the Ooni Pizza Oven was a lot of fun. We're glad we got to try it out. It's going to be great to use like on the weekend. Once again, it's not an everyday device, but it is a great device to make pizza at home. And my son said he even wants to start a pizza business during the summer and sell pizzas from here. That's how much he likes it and thinks his friends are going to like it. But even any questions or comments about the Ooni Pizza Oven, please let us know in the comments below. We hope to see you again real soon. And thanks again for checking out our review of the Ooni Pizza Oven.